Is the DJI Avata 360 actually happening, or have we all been waiting for a ghost? You are probably frustrated. I am frustrated. We have been hearing rumors for months. First, it was December. Then it was the beginning of the new year. Now, we are moving through February, and it is still silence from the biggest drone manufacturer in the world. But wait, because there is a twist in the story that you need to hear. Just when we thought this drone might be a disappointment or a total no-show, new leaks have surfaced that completely change the game. We are talking about major changes to the weight, the price, and how it stacks up against its biggest rival, the Antigravity A1. If you are holding onto your wallet waiting to buy a new FPV drone, do not make a move until you hear this update. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. The launch date. Everyone on social media, from Twitter to Instagram, was convinced that the Avata 360 was dropping in early December. The 15th was the magic number floating around. That date came and went. Nothing happened. Then the rumor mill started spinning again, claiming a launch at the start of 2026. We are now well past that. The latest speculation was early February. Well, look at the calendar. If DJI was going to drop this drone now, we usually would have seen a teaser or a save the date announcement at least a week in advance. We have seen nothing. This silence suggests two things. Either there is a major production issue, or they are retooling the drone to fix a problem before it hits the shelves. But while the date is a mystery, the specs are starting to leak, and this is where things get very interesting. Originally, I was not interested in this drone. I was ready to skip it. The idea of a 360-degree FPV drone sounds cool on paper, but the reality of editing 8K footage is a nightmare. The file sizes are massive. Your computer slows down. It takes forever to render. It felt like a gimmick that I would use once and then put on the shelf. I honestly thought I would stick with my current setup and ignore this release. But then, I saw the new specifications regarding the weight. This is the game changer. The initial thoughts were that this would be a heavy, clunky machine. But the latest reports from China suggest that the DJI Avata 360 is going to be a sub-250-gram drone. If you fly drones, you know exactly why that number, 250 grams, is magic. It means fewer regulations. It means you can fly in more places without attracting negative attention. It means it is portable. This puts it in direct competition with the Antigravity A1, which has been making waves in the market. The A1 is a solid drone. I have seen the videos. I have seen the reviews. It has good points and bad points. But if DJI can pack 360-degree capabilities into a sub-250-gram frame, that is an engineering marvel. This specific detail is what made me do a complete U-turn. I went from not interested to take my money almost overnight. It completely changes the use case. Instead of a heavy cinematic rig, this becomes a fun, toss-in-the-bag drone that you can take anywhere. Let's talk about the price, because this is usually where DJI hurts our wallets. But there is good news here too. The leaks suggest that DJI is going to offer the Avata 360 as a standalone unit. This is huge for those of us who are already in the DJI ecosystem. If you already own the Goggles 3, the Motion Controller, or the FPV Remote Controller 3, you do not need to buy the whole box. You can just buy the drone. The converted prices we are seeing from the Chinese leaks put the standalone drone somewhere between $400 to $500. That is incredibly reasonable. It makes it an impulse buy rather than a major financial decision. It allows you to add it to your fleet without feeling guilty. I mentioned the Antigravity A1 earlier, and it is important to look at what is happening with that drone. We have seen a price drop of around 15% on the A1 recently. Is this a coincidence? Probably not. Competitors know that DJI is cooking something up. The A1 is a great drone, but for me, the DJI ecosystem is just too convenient to leave. The transmission system is better. The goggles are better. Everything just works. However, the A1 has proven that there is a market for this type of hybrid flying. Some people love it. Some people hate it. It is like the DJI Flip. Remember the Flip? I bought it, used it for tutorials, and never flew it again. It just wasn't for me. But the Avata 360 feels different because of the creative possibilities. Imagine flying through a tight gap. With a normal drone, you have to line it up perfectly. With a 360 drone, the framing doesn't matter as much. You can reframe the shot in post-production. You can make the drone spin, flip, and do crazy movements in the edit that you didn't actually do in the air. You can fake a barrel roll through a doorway. That is the power of 360 FPV. It is not just about flying, it is about creating impossible shots. There is a creator named Andy from Drone Life who did something similar. He strapped an Insta360 camera onto an Avata 2 using a clamp. It looked a bit tall and goofy, and I was worried about the center of gravity, but the footage he got was mind-blowing. It proved the concept works. Now, imagine that capability built directly into the drone, fully integrated, lighter, and more aerodynamic. That is what the Avata 360 promises. So, where does this leave us? We are in a waiting game. The delays are annoying, yes. But if the delays mean we are getting a sub-250G drone that works flawlessly with our existing gear, then I am willing to wait. I have already decided that I will be adding this to my collection. It will sit right next to my Neo 2, and my Avata 2. It fills a specific gap. It is not an everyday drone. You probably won't fly it every single session. But for those specific shots where you need something unique, it will be the tool you reach for. Now I want to turn this over to you. I want to know what you are thinking. Has the delay killed your hype? Are you tired of waiting? Or does the news about the weight and the standalone price make you more interested? Are you looking at the Antigravity A1 instead? Let me know in the comments below because the community discussion is always the best part of these launches. I am going to try and get some flight time in today, even though the weather is looking a bit rough. But stay tuned, because as soon as this drone drops, or as soon as we get an official confirmed date, I will be the first to let you know. If you found this update helpful and want to stay ahead of the drone news, make sure you smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Share this video with your flying buddies so they don't buy the wrong drone. And of course, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell notification so you never miss an update. I will see you in the next one. Safe flying.